When you were a child, you watched Doraemon. Surely you will be no stranger to the treasure clock that stops time. This is a device not for the dark-minded. If you could stop time, what would you do? Hit the boss in the face, groping a pretty girl, or even fart in the face of a superior. Today, let's see, if you have the ability to stop time, what will the characters on the film do? 3. Cashback 2006. With simple content about a guy who has the ability to stop time. Ben Willis wandered the supermarket, while the others stood motionless. He undressed beautiful women and sat down to draw them. At the same time drawing, his thoughts and past flashbacks appear. With this superpower, there are thousands of cool things to do. As pure as Ben is, it's also strange. In 2004, the short film Cashback was quite honored to receive an Oscar. After receiving much support, director Sean Ellis embarked on a 2006 movie. The film is 102 minutes long. However, reality is not like a dream. The film only achieved meager sales. Since being abandoned by his girlfriend Susie, painting student Ben Willis in London has become pitiful. Every morning when he wakes up, he remembers. Every night he still dreams about the image of his ex-lover, haunted him to the point of losing sleep for months. So he became free, and to kill time Ben applied to work the night shift at a supermarket. Here, time and everyone stops, and he alone moves. Ben felt the artistic beauty of the world stop time, and also the beauty of the soul of the female guests here. Then he fell in love with Sharon, the girl who worked at the supermarket. The movie is rated 18+ because of the nude scenes in the supermarket. The guests here accidentally become works of art, nude models for artist Ben. When people became motionless, he stripped them of their clothes to create works of art. Surely at these scenes, the male friends will rewind over and over again. When Ben has a new love with the girl Sharon, the old lover returns, causing Sharon to misunderstand. Ben looked so pitiful right now, as if he was entangled in a love net. Ben thinks of going back in time to correct the mistake, but that is not possible. Taking advantage of an art exhibition, he continues to show his affection for Sharon by displaying works about her. No matter how hard-hearted she was, seeing this scene Sharon was very emotional. Finally Ben makes time and everyone stop. Even stopped the snowy sky. The world belongs to the two of them now. 2. Clockstoppers 2002. The main character in Clockstoppers doesn't have superpowers, but he does have a technological weapon to freeze time. Zach Gibbs, whose father is a scientist. In addition to studying, Zach often goes online to sell second-hand goods to earn extra income. He asked his father for more money to buy a supercar, but him refused. The car may not have but the girlfriend must have one. So he decided to take his ass to find a lover. It seems that the guy always makes the game difficult. When he started, he flirted with the hottest girl in school. And what is the result? You know that already.
I read Cosmo too.
Just when she is being bullied by the delinquents, Zach resort to the plan hero saves the beauty. This plan has worked from time immemorial. He immediately received an invitation to the house to play. However, when he arrived at Francesca's super spacious mansion, he learned that she was only using him to clean up. Whatever, as long as it's close to the goddess in his heart. There he learned that his father's wristwatch was actually a device to stop time. It brought everything and Francesca to a halt for a short while. Right now, you can do whatever you want, right? But he's not that dark. He just wanted to show off to his crush about the special feature of this watch. The watch actually just makes everything move so slowly that it feels like it's stopped. The two of them went down the street together to explore the watch's features. When time stopped, they chained the thief's nose ring to the bicycle. Put the peeing dog in the tough cop's car. This device was developed by scientist Earl Doppler. The head of the project decided to use it for world domination. But the fact that the time of people using the watch goes by quickly makes them age faster. So he asked Doppler to fix this weakness within a week. Unable to do so, Doppler was forced to send the model to Dr. George for repair. Dr. George is Zach's father. This is why he owns it. After messing around with his crush, he returns home to see henchmen armed with watches just like him. and guns that shoot liquid nitrogen. Only then did he realize that his whole family was in danger with this invention. His father was also arrested by the organization. The three try to break into the organization to save their father. With the help of the federal police, the head of the organization was apprehended. Time-freezing watches were also confiscated. At the end of the movie, life has gradually come into orbit. Zack gets his crush and his dream car. Of course he doesn't return the watch. 1. Click 2006. First place goes to a romantic comedy, very meaningful, making you appreciate the values of time and family. Michael Newman is an architect who is often bullied by his boss. And he often chooses work, instead of spending more time with his family. One day, Michael went to the Bed Bath & Beyond store to buy a universal remote control. He wandered around searching for a while and then fell asleep. When he wakes up, he receives a free remote from a man named Morty, the Angel of Death. This person warned him to be careful when using it. The innocent guy thought that this was just an ordinary TV remote, until the miracle happened. It can control everything around. When he was scolded by his wife that he was always indifferent to his family, he used the remote to pause the TV. Unexpectedly, it made his wife motionless and silent. It can help reduce the volume of your neighbor's grandmother and barking dogs. Even time-lapse. Thanks to the translation feature, Newman can understand the complaints of Japanese guests, and help the company get a contract with a partner. The director decided to promote him in the next few months. Not satisfied with his superior's decision, he used the pause button to beat him. When he returned home, he had to hear complaints from his wife. He decided to fast forward to the time when he was promoted. And so on, the automatic control fast forwards his life whenever he encounters troubles, upsets in life. The reason is because the remote has the ability to sense the emotions of the owner. Soon Newman saw that his 2 children were grown. Just like that, everyday life passed like the wind right in front of him. He had to accept seeing his beloved dog dead. His wife is in a relationship, his 2 children are underage, and he himself has become a useless fat guy. All attempts to destroy the remote were unsuccessful. When he heard that he was about to become CEO, time fast-forwarded to 10 years later, where he and his wife had divorced. And the worst part is that his father is dead. When him died, Newman was not there. He longed to go back to the time when he was indifferent to his father, only to hear the words again.
I love you, son.
He overheard his daughter calling her stepfather dad. This caused Newman to have a heart attack and be hospitalized. He wakes up to hear that his son is planning to cancel his honeymoon to take care of work. Fear that Ben will make the same mistakes as his father. Newman used the last of his strength to chase after them and fell. Before he dies, he reminds Ben to put his family first, and tells everyone that he loves them very much. This is a very good movie by Adam Sandler. It was made on a budget of $82.5 million and grossed $240.7 million. It is the only film produced by Sandler to date to be nominated for an Academy Award. Please watch the whole movie to know the ending of the movie. Today's video comes to an end. See you in the next videos.